Hey friends of Center for Champions, my name is Jeff Bruce and I'm the Executive Director at Center for Champions. Welcome to the July video newsletter where we promise to give you a great update while respecting your time. So let's put 3 minutes on the clock and get going. Here at Center for Champions, we do life-on-life mentoring with youth because kids are struggling, they are anxious, especially with the times that we're living in, and they're distracted. And so we always do our best to keep a 1-to-1 ratio of adults to students. Right now, we are directly in the middle of our Rooted Summer program where we are studying the life of David. We're looking at his successes and failures to see how we could learn from his life. And our theme for the summer has been chasing after God's own heart. This past week, one of our staff, Pierre, was sharing about how David was on the run from King Saul, and so he and his troops hid in a cave, and Saul came in, and David actually had the opportunity to cut off a piece of Saul's robe to show that he was that close that he could have actually taken the king's life, but he had so much respect for his authority and the position that God had put him in that he spared his life. And Pierre made a great analogy of how sometimes we just really need to respect the people that we have a difficult time with. Next up is our new Springboard internship program, which is just barreling ahead. We have 4 students right now that are taking part in internships. 2 of them are working with Salesforce, 1 is working with a local nurse, and 1 is working with a local photographer. They are all learning great skills that are going to help them determine their future paths. We are really excited about the future of Springboard and the impact it can have on students' lives. Center for Champions has also partnered with Harrisburg Young Professionals to offer our Springboard students an entrepreneurship training program. HYP is teaching our students about product development, marketing, and then actually selling that product. Now, the product that students are designing and developing are t-shirts that they are coming up with on their own. Students will then have the opportunity to market their product and sell it on the Center for Champions website. So watch for that in mid-August. Don't worry, I'll remind you. But this program is just so beneficial to our students. I mean, online entrepreneurship is really the wave of the future. And if students can develop these skills, they really are going to have something that they can use in multiple ways in their future. Next up, we have a new family coordinator at Center for Champions. Her name is Pam Foreman. Pam has actually been a board member, she has been a mentor, and now she is our part-time family coordinator. Pam will be connecting with our parents, she'll be continuing our monthly family brunches, and she'll be planning some maybe parent-student events throughout the year. Here's Pam sharing just a little bit about her hopes and aspirations for family outreach at Center for Champions.
One of the things I love about this position is that it gives us the opportunity to do life on life with the parents and the families. At the same time, mentors are doing life on life with the mentees. And when you think about that two-pronged approach and how powerful that can be, so if we have, as far as their spiritual strength and health, if we have that coming from both sides where we're walking life on life with them, that's a really powerful thing and that can really change generations to come.
Finally, there's 2 new upcoming components here at Center for Champions that we're hoping are going to be launched pretty soon. One of them is Rooted in the School. We have a meeting coming up really soon with administrators from Harrisburg School District. Our hope is to start a partnership with John Harris High School where we can just go in and serve faculty, students, and staff. Eventually, yes, our goal is to find students that want a mentor in their life, but really we're going to go in there with a service attitude. If this is something that you think you might be interested in, we're going to be looking for volunteers to serve in various ways in the high school. But please pray that that partnership gets made. And finally, we are going to do a trial run of something new starting in the fall. Since COVID, we've had a lot of students that started doing online school, either through Harrisburg School District or through charter schools. Sometimes the home isn't the most quiet and conducive place to get work done, so we are going to be offering students 2 days a week where they can come to Center for Champions. We're going to be setting up just a really great environment for students to come and get work done. The nice thing about this is we have the opportunity to begin the day with prayer and maybe scripture reading and really pour into these students throughout the day. And here is my last word to you. At Center for Champions, we are a life-on-life youth mentoring organization. The need for mentors is great. Would you take a moment before this day finishes and pray and ask God, is mentoring ministry where you want me? And here's the thing, we make this so easy for you. Come to our Rooted program and spend 2 hours a week and have fun with kids. Maybe you can only do it every other week, maybe it's only once a month. But give it a shot and see if it's something for you. There is no commitment to being a mentor until you decide the time is right. If you are willing to give it a shot, go to centerforchampions.org and right on the homepage, click the Get Involved button. Thank you guys so much for praying for and supporting Center for Champions. We'll see you in August.